Hello, this is not in Crochet, and I'm bringing you a book review, and it is called Connect the Shapes, Crochet Motifs, Creative Techniques for Joining Motifs of All Shapes. It's by Edie Ekman. The name sounds familiar. I think I've reviewed one of her books before. Okay, the book was published in 2012. I remember reading that somewhere. Oh, right there, by Edie Ekman. I've never looked up the definition for motifs, but to me it seems like they're like crocheted pieces. Whether they're squirrels or flowers or some little furry thing. They're pieces, and then the book is going to help you understand how to connect those pieces together and make an actual object. That's what I think it is. I might be wrong, but that might be what it is. Okay, it takes you through the basics. Some of the things in the older books are called different from what they're called now, but they're basically the same thing. Like the chain ring, I'm not sure. I always call it the chain circle, because you put it in a circle. That makes sense to me, but that might not be what it's called. This could be the right terminology. The sliding loop, wasn't it? Oh, there's a magic circle. Okay. Okay, it takes you through different techniques, like, basic techniques like starting a round. That's pretty good. Hey, this is the one that everybody's doing now, saying, oh, we have this new way of hiding your seam. And there it is right there. There in a 2012 book. Because I wondered, I said, how did they do this all the way around and you can't see the chain? And there it is. That's how you do it. How about that? What was old is now new again. How about that? It's all right. It takes you through color theory. You know what? These glasses are so dirty. I think I can see better without them. Let's see. Ooh, you can tell that was crocheted in the same direction. It's going. So, Now I've seen motifs done a lot in freeform, and there it is, right there. So they don't actually have to be identical. They can be different, but in order to use them, you need to know how to connect them. That's what the book's going to help you with. And also, I like to add that this book has a spiral binding, and that's better so the book can lay flat. So that's a good thing. You don't really see that much, but I guess it's a good thing to have. And it's showing you how to put your squares together. Different techniques: whip stitch, single crochet. Yep, I've done that several times. The one everybody's really crazy about now is the join as you go, J-go. Okay, the different connecting methods. I've seen this one done before. So I think it was on a square. Seen it on Pinterest. It's a pretty squirrel. Ah, basic granny squirrel. But they call it the classic, but it's still the same thing. I don't make my squirrel like that, because I'm different. It's nice. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just, you know, different strokes for different folks. I think the charts stand to be a little bigger. It's kind of hard to see all those symbols. Ooh, hexagon. I'm toying with something with that in my head. I'm glad they put these two together, because if you're going to do a blanket and you want it in the square, but you're going to use hexagon, you're going to need to know how to do the half hexagon, so you can like plug in those spots. That's a good chart to have. Okay. See, there's a half. There's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole, there's half. There's a triangle. There's a different take on a granny squirrel. That's pretty. It's a neat little book. Oh, but still neat. That's pretty. Put that in the center. That gives you the chart of that right there. Crochet is so vast. It's so broad. You could spend a lifetime in one niche and still not know it all. It's just amazing. Kind of hurt my eyes. Gold and blue are like fighting, so I guess that's why it's reacting on my eyes. It's a lot of work for one little squirrel. Excuse me, little teeth. I think I might have mentioned it, that I think the charts need to be larger. I still hold to that. I know I've seen that one. I've seen that one in another book. So I think I've had this lady's, Edie Ekman. I'm pretty sure I've had another one of her books, or I just, either it's that or I pick up on her stuff a lot on Pinterest. She's a good crocheter. Have that much crochet in your head. Wow. I like the color choices here. Purple and kind of lavender, violet. Nice choice. They would be beside each other on the color wheel. So yeah, that makes sense. that does it. I've seen that one before too. I think it was another color. Yep, there it is. I know I've seen it in another book or on Pinterest. I'm not going to go through the whole entire book. Fast forward ahead, because I can give you an opinion of it right now. And I think one of the things that I've thought about was this. The stitch key needs to be on the same page as the motif. That's the one thing. Because you're going to have to either look here and see, what's that? And then you're going to have to look here and, yeah, oh, here it is. If you can find it. I'm trying to see one of these books recognizable. I don't know what I got over there. But I'm pretty sure that I've done one of her books before, or at least seen some of her work before. Okay, the book is really old. 2012. So that's what, 12 years old? But it still has some things in it that are relative now. They might be called different names now, but they're the same thing, like that one I showed you. Chances of finding this actual book and in good shape would be slim. Then again, I have found some pretty old books that were still in good shape. So, But this is the library book, and it's due back by the 31st, so who knows, I might check it out again if I can't find it, if I decide to purchase it. I don't know. Hope you enjoyed this review and come to your own conclusion about the book. It's a nice book. It's not a overtly hard book, but it's okay. Y'all keep sweet now. Toodles.